special audit report on the bills presented by the county, on the special audit report itself. The county and the people of Kericho presented pending bills worth 1 billion and 94. That is the statement of the Auditor General in the new report. Now, if you look at what the county had presented the same year, because the governor says he owns that, the controller of budget had a figure of 1 billion 255 million. So there is a variance. But then the ineligible bills out of what was presented, that is the 1094, the ineligible was 604. And that is why it makes sense, if this is the report we are going to go by, that we would be hearing from then the governor, even if we are using the updated version.
Okay, we shall hear from the governor. Senate, that no one seems to know what the pending bills are, and we are trying as much as possible as a committee to bring these matters into context. So can you quickly work out how much of the 490 million has been settled, and then you'll tell us, if it's not been settled fully, you'll tell us your plan of action for the balance, and also of the 604 million ineligible, what process is going on to deal with that?
Chairman, saying there's a task force. You've been the governor since the onset of devolution, right? So really, it is you. It is not a new governor who has come in. So you're questioning certain expenditures. So I don't see the reason as to why you should even spend public money to set up a task force to investigate expenditures that have been occasioned by you. So the question that I want answered, and I'm glad you responded to the auditor query on pending bill, putting in line the special audit which was done by the Auditor General Office. My question to you is this: why would you present from the onset to the Auditor General and the control of budget bills which you and yourself now are saying you are questioning them? Because based on your submissions, you presented those pending bills to the Auditor General. We asked you whether you agree with the special audit. You said yes. Why did you present information which was not accurate to the Auditor General and the controller of budget from the first place?
Called ineligible, because in one way or the other it points to something, a maladministration of some sort. Either that there are people who have worked for you, Governor, and your team, but you haven't honored their services by paying them, or the alternative, which is worse, that you have officers within your system who are feeding air supplies, if I may put it that way, that they are billing the county for services not rendered. And that is why, if you read the communication from the Auditor General on the these committees that you're supposed to verify these ineligible bills, was that to establish the circumstances under which they ended up becoming bills in the first place in the county, so that one way or the other we'll have casualties. Casualties on the part of officers who fed non-existent bills, if you may call it that way, or suppliers who are also demanding money from the county for services they haven't rendered. Now the question that you're being asked, Governor, which I want you to assure us, the concern by Senator Ongeri is a very valid one. That many of these people that you're talking about, 604, I'd wish to give you the benefit of doubt and assume these are services that were supplied. Most of them are young people, they are women, they have people who perhaps this is their first attempt at doing any business. The more you stay with their money, the more they go under. That's why all these despondency issues that we're having in our county, because when they try their hand at business, nobody pays them. If the communication came in June, Governor, we are now in November. Surely, how many more days do you need before this committee can complete its work and you pay those that are genuinely supposed to be paid and discipline the officers that fed wrong figures? Because out of these 604, I don't expect all of them to be certified. And then finally, you'll tell us what will be the measures that you'll have put into place so that we don't have this issue recurring again in the county, where you have somebody billing the county for services not rendered.